Okay, so we've got a Lowden F50C, the old split saddle. It's got a really nice LR Baggs pickup system, and one of the jacks has kind of a bit intermittent, and looking at it, it's clearly been tampered with before. It's a bit scratched up and the pin is off centre. So we're going to take the strings off because they're getting replaced with this lovely set of elixirs anyway. And because it's a string through the bridge design, I'm going to cut these. There you go. We'll get rid of these loose ends. It's got a lovely kind of satin feel around the finish. And that rosette is beautiful. I love the kind of abalone around the outside and then the different wood around the middle. It's a really pretty thing. So I don't know if you can see, well you can see, this is all a bit chewed up. This turns in the middle, the pin turns in the middle, and it's been soldered so that the cable is further back. It had a bit of tape wrapped around it before. It just plugs into here. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this jack out and just test it for size. It's a touch smaller, it's the same design but a touch smaller. So I just want to make sure it fits. And that goes in there beautifully. It's mono, not stereo, so it's not tip ring sleeve, it's just tip and sleeve, same as this. So the actual jack part's the same. It's just the actual barrel's a bit smaller, but that'll work just as well. Yeah, that's good. Right, so I'm going to cover up this lovely body. So I need to shorten the cable, so I'm going to just cut it off. I'll cut you there, and we'll cut you there. So that's the old plug, and here's the new one. Look at you. So first things first, I'm just going to pop a bit of solder on each of these. That's burnt right back, and then this one. Just kind of sealed the ends. I'm going to trim the end off of this. And then we'll do the middle first. Okay, so there's the old plug, a bit mangled up, a bit twisted, but out. And the new one in, making lots of lovely noise now, including the undersaddle microphone. Good. Right. So the next thing I'm going to do is, in fact, to turn it off because it's picking me up. The next thing I'm going to do is the actual LR Baggs Anthem system has come off the inside of the guitar, so I'm going to stick that back. So we're going to have a quick look and see what it looks like. So there's a pad for it to sit on, which is nice. So I can feel where that pad is. So it wants to sit just kind of here, back a bit maybe, just here. And I'm pretty sure I've got some adhesive pads. Okay, so I've got these little sticky pads. They're the same brand, preamp VHB, as is normally used. I just need to cut them to size. There are scissors that aren't very good at cutting paper, but cut stuff like this normally pretty well. There you go, look. I use them for cutting abrasive sandpaper. So that's going to fit on there nicely. In fact, we can even just cut the corners off. It'll be even better. 1, 2. So that's going to work great. And then we'll use what's left of the other one to cut 2 pieces for the front. So we'll cut it in half first. Okay, the moment of truth. Where's that little pad? There it is. Wants to be around this way a bit. That's it. Okay, time for a bath. Doesn't that look beautiful? It's such a lovely guitar. Let's have a quick look over it whilst the strings are off. So we've got a lovely carved bone nut. You don't often see that. I like tusk nuts. They're really great. They do a fantastic job, but it is just nice workmanship to see a nice solid bone carved nut. That's really pretty. The fretboards, we've got some wear around here. It's obviously been quite heavily played on the first sort of 3 frets and something around sort of 6 and 7. But it's not uncomfortable. There's just some wear. It's cleaned up really nice. The fretwork's lovely. It's got this inlay around the fretboard, which is very attractive. And then, as I said before, we've got this lovely abalone ring around the rosette, which I think's lovely. And the bridge. So Lowden do this split saddle. It gives better intonation, I guess is the idea. And then you've got the LR Baggs piezo under each of the saddle pieces. And these feel like bone too, as opposed to plastic. In it goes. Right around, yeah, it's curved at the other end. And then a string through design, so the ball ends will fit on the other side of the bridge. The sides and back have got this lovely grain with this centrepiece down the middle. The neck is really nice and thin, actually. So, what do you think of Lowden guitars? It's certainly very pretty. I think it sounds gorgeous. What do you think? Do you think it sounds nice? I've got a video coming up soon on a BC Rich Mockingbird where we change the pickups, and a recent video on a couple of Jacksons, an Epiphone acoustic that I've worked on. Have a shop around, see what you think. Right, on with the strings. Very resonant, lovely. Let's just check the output now that the strings are on. So that's just with the piezo pickup, the under saddle pickup. And that's with a mix of 2. Great, okay, that's all working lovely. Right, let's check this setup then. So, truss rod. Okay, let's have a look at what it's like now then. That's much more respectable. If anything, it might be a touch tight, but we'll consider that when we get there. So the string height was a bit high, so that would have brought it down a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It meets at the 14th. Okay, 2 mil. At 1.5. That's pretty much bang on where I want it. Right, so if you like the guitar, then consider clicking the like button, please. Let the owner know that you appreciate it. It's ready to go. Thanks for watching.